So, hello there. So, today we're going to talk about the 7 hidden blocks that are stopping you as a high achieving federal woman from launching your online service business and how you move past those. So, and I know that you have led with honor, but now, my sweet lady, it's time for you to lead with freedom. I'm Daisy Jones Brown, and if you're a high achieving federal woman, this message is for you. You spent years, maybe even decades, just like me, being a respected career. You were the go to person, you were a leader, you were the fixer. But here's the question I have for you that no one seems to ask. Like, what if the next chapter wasn't really about retirement? What if it was about reinvention? What if everything you've done was preparation for what you're meant to build? If you feel like you've outgrown the system but you aren't quite sure what comes next, you're in the right place. This isn't a motivational talk that I'm doing here. This is like a pivotal invitation. So let's talk about what might actually be holding you back. So I want to talk to you about the 7 hidden blocks stopping you from launching. What could be working? After working with countless brilliant women, federal women, leaders, I noticed a pattern. These women, they really aren't failing because they lack skills or they're not smart. They're being blocked by things that they don't even realize are in play. So let's talk about these 7 things, okay? So the first thing, and I see this all the time, is identity confusion. Like you wrap your worth in your government title. Without it, you wonder like who you really are. And then the second thing is fear of failure. Like you and I were used to succeeding, and the thought of messing up publicly is really terrifying. Like, who wants to do this stuff? Like, who wants to put themselves out there? But we have to in order for us to get where we want to go. And then just the fear of being visible. Like you want an impact, but putting yourself out there, it just feels really vulnerable and unsafe. Another thing is sort of scarcity thinking. And not scarcity like, oh, I don't want anybody to have anything, but you believe your money is tight and it could be tight. And you believe your opportunities are limited. Or you just need to save just in case. But I'm here to tell you there's more for everybody. There's abundance here. And then you are exhausted from being the strong one. You've carried everything for everyone and you're just tired, but you're still pushing, right? And then for sure, the too late syndrome. You wonder if it's too late for you to start something new or to be seen as relevant. And last but not least, not knowing where to start. You have an idea, but you don't have a roadmap, so you do nothing. So, any of this sound familiar to you all? So, let me share with you a couple of quick stories. So, Talisa, someone I work with, was overwhelmed. She was sort of stuck in this one-on-one teaching. We reconstructed her offer, and I helped her use her valuable and my valuable network. And guess what? She went from making little to nothing as one-on-one, and she made $60,000 from a group program. And then I had Star, who's a retired retiree from working federal government, and she said to me after I helped her, Daisy, your course changed everything. I rebranded, I tripled my sales, and now I'm working with one of my favorite artists. That's what happens when you can remove the blocks. So, what do I do to help you do that? So, here's how I work with women just like you to go from stuck to soaring using my power pivot framework. There are 5 core pillars to this framework. The very first one is reclaiming your voice. So you rediscover your story and own your value without your government title. Who are you really? Without a title, without a GS level or anything like that. Who are you really? We get down to the nitty gritty so you can find exactly who you are and who you were meant to be. And then design your sweet spot offer. Yes, girl. We find the overlay between what you're really brilliant at, what you really have passion about, and what people are paying for, what the market is saying that they need right now. And that sweet spot is right there in between. We find that sweet spot. I'm telling you, you will get everything that you need. You will get so much clarity when you find that. Then I help you build out your story, not from scratch, because you're already there. You're not going from scratch. You already have all the content, the credibility, the thought leadership, the connections. You have all of that. I just help you package it in a transformational way in a repeatable framework. And then the next thing we do after we have that brilliant sweet spot and we can package what we really know, then I help you position that for profit, not for popularity. And I know I'm not dancing on nobody's TikTok, and you don't have to either. So we stop chasing followers really, and we focus on building an offer that converts by tapping into your massive, we all have them, federal network. And then we sell with softness and strategy. We don't sell salesy, we sell with softness and strategy. And we learn how to invite clients into that transformation without being pushy. So remember, Talisa didn't grow a giant following. She changed strategy, she got clear, and she made 60K. Star stepped out on faith, and she tripled her money at one event, and now she's thriving. She's working with one of the persons that she really wanted to work with. And guess what? You're next. You can do it too. So let me keep it real. Most programs are built like on this hustle, hype, cookie cutter templates that really don't speak to you. How do I know? Because it didn't speak to me. And they don't understand the emotional weight of like walking away from a career you built over 20, 30 years. Some people even 40 years, you know. They don't get the cultural pressure of being a strong black woman. They don't. Unless you're there, you don't really know what that's like. And they don't teach you how to create ease alignment, and income from what you already know. You already know it. We just go back in and we bring it forward. That's all. And that's why I created the Power Pivot program, because it's structured so you can follow it. You know we like structure. It's sisterhood, so you can lean in. We have a beautiful community around us. And it's support from others who walked the same halls and had the same doubts as you. We all work together to get it done, and we all know exactly who we are, whose we are, and we've all had some of the same challenges ourselves, right? So I just want to give you this strategy. I want to walk with you as you become who you've already been, right? I hope this video spoke to you. If it did, it's no accident, because I really want to invite you to my free complimentary live masterclass. It's called Monetize Your Expertise Without Sacrificing Your 9 to 5 or your retirement or your legacy. I'll break down the exact steps I use to get my private clients to help them. I was featured in Arlen's Hamilton Revenue Replay book, and she featured my story there, and I walked through exactly how I was able to leave federal government and jumpstart my business and go right into getting clients. You'll get clear on your business idea. You'll get clear on how to launch your first high ticket offer, because baby, we don't sell all of this experience cheap. And we'll build a model that creates time freedom and cash flow for you. So seats are limited, but this is the only way you can get into my next round of my 8-week Power Pivot group coaching program. And it is fantastic, I can tell you that. So if you're serious about making the second half of your life the best half, join me. The link is below. I'm going to give it to you all there. I know you might be still wondering, can this really work for me? But here's what I'll say to that. Talisa went from exhausted to empowered, earning the 60K with a clear offer. Star tripled her sales and now have new partners that she work with and advanced herself in a distance. Davon created her inner circle $1 million offer with me. All of this is happening with me, baby, and it can happen with you. Sharon, she's 60 years old and she launched her event planning business, and she's over the moon and breaking in clients who want to do their 60th party, anniversary party, just event party, retirement party, all of those things. They didn't have it all figured out. I didn't have it all figured out. They just said yes to their future, and now it's your turn to do that too. So again, go ahead and click on the link below. Join me in my next masterclass where we discover how to launch your coaching, service, or consulting business in the next 60 days. And I will see you there, beautiful ladies. And thank you. Have a blessed one.